Good morning, respected chairmen of universities, vice chancellors of universities, directors of colleges, principals of colleges, vice principals of colleges, and academic faculties of various colleges and universities. I am Dr. D.C. Ray. I am going to share my experiences of 35 years plus in corporate world, having worked with large corporate houses including conglomerates and 5 years experience in academics as a guest faculty, part-time faculty, evening faculty and assistant professor of a given college. During my professional career, what I have come across, let me share with you. I have carried out maybe hundreds and hundreds of campus interviews for taking potential candidates for very many organizations I have worked with, including IIM and IITs as well. And I have experienced a lot and found out a lot of things which the colleges, universities are attending, somewhat attending, may not be attending, looking for attending, so on and so forth. To share my experience during my campus drive, what I observed is there is some sort of gap between what the industries or as a interviewer during the campus drive, what we look at and what the students deliver in the process of one-to-one interaction or group discussion and so on and so forth, whatever we take. The gaps basically are of mainly we have two parts. One is hard part. Hard part is the subjects or the course curriculum, be it engineering, whatever be the engineering or MBA or BBA, MCA, BCA, whatever. So, if that is hard part which are taught in the classrooms and exams are held, people gets passed. The another part is soft part. Hard part is done based on the result, and we appreciate most of the students have grasped some of the or more of the as the student may be grabbed the hard part of their subjects or rather core subjects, be it mechanical, electrical, instrumentation, computer science, so on and so forth, MBA, marketing, HR, so on and so forth. But what we look at during the campus drive, we know very well that they are not practical. They will be always theoretical, but we expect at least the basic knowledge of their core domain subjects. What most we look at is the soft part. Soft part has two dimensions. One is attitude aptitude based, another is communication based, another is body language based. All these three combined, we look at a candidate, a potential candidate. He is a student, may be passed out, may be passing out. We look at those, and more prominently we look at the potentiality part, taking into grant that once they are into the system in an organization, They will get off the job, on the job training, and they will be groomed on their job. But as far as soft skills are concerned, if they cannot cross the interviewers having or making them satisfied with their candidature, I am sorry, I feel pity for them. There are many good students, bright students fail because of soft skills. And during my academic experience, what I have experienced is soft skills in academic institutions are taken as a subject, taken as a topic, taken as to do something. But I am sorry to say that that is a very gray area, whether be it university, be it the colleges, to look into the soft skills part, which we call as a grooming part. Grooming is a very vast word. Grooming at the time of interview, at the time of studentship, grooming during the employment as well. Grooming is very vast subject. So academically, grooming normally means prepare them by analytical competencies, attitudinal competencies, body language competencies, alertness competencies, approach competencies, so on and so forth. All these as the interviewers look at. So what I mean to say in nutshell, that as we look at hard part of the subject or the course curriculum, equally or rather more important has to be laid on the soft skills part or grooming part in a professional way, making industry academic interface requirements. Next goes on orientation. Orientation, once a student is selected, they go for orientation in the industry and they learn what they need to learn. But what is that? It is all about knowledge transfer and experience and technology transfer. Number one. Number two, the principal and agent relationship. Who is the principal? Who is the principal? Principal are the universities and colleges. Agents are industries. So it is the incumbency of the principal to satisfy the agents who are going to hire their students at the end of the day. Third is input of institutes is very critical to industry, because the way the students are taught as far as hard part is concerned and students are groomed as far as soft part is concerned is very much of importance. Now the question of how to bridge the gap. Bridging the gap, institutes take lot of steps, of course. Yes, there is internship, there are projects, there are industry visits, there are deputations as well. All these are taken. But question again remains, from my experience I say, many students, maybe 400, 500 students I have come across to give them guide as a project guide. I have taken a lot of interns, I have taken a lot of deputations, I have carried out lot of industrial or supported lot of industrial visits as well. But my findings are, students become casual, students takes that as an advantage of holidays. My sincere suggestion to universities and colleges to look into this very categorically, because the ultimate incumbency remains on both student as also the universities and colleges to get the end result, that is placement. So challenges are there. Challenges are awareness, identification, evaluation, protection, and communication of ideas. All these work together. Campus recruitment, of course, is a challenge for both the industry as also the institute. For industry, it is a big challenge because they are hiring people, they are going to invest on them. If they do not succeed, then that becomes a cost to the industry. So industries are very much careful, should be very much careful before taking in during the campus drive. At the same time, the institutes and the universities and the students need to be very much alert, very much careful, very much competent to get into the industry. Not only that, get orientation, get adapted to the situation, adapted to this culture, adapted to the systems of the organization, adapted to the job or the tasks they have been given to perform. So industry trends and practices continue to change, and everybody has to cope with the change, and at the same time creating employee understanding employee or the students industrially ready. This is another incumbency on the part of universities and colleges to make the students industry friendly or ready for the industry, may whatever the industry is. But of course, industries are very many, types are very many, natures are very many. So depending on those, colleges and the universities need to take care of before calling a industry for campus drive, to groom them according to the understanding the requirements of that particular industry, so that students can come out of the campus drive and get a good result. So matching of the course curriculum, yes, that is happening, that will continue to happen. Universities, colleges, universities normally are changing curriculum based on the present and future needs of the industries. Yes, that is going on, that's a good symptom, but at the same time more catalytic analysis need to be carried out to be more futuristic. Another one point is effective teaching learning environment has to be there in the colleges, in the classroom. Classes happens, every student has their own sweet will, has their own seriousness, has their own approach, has their own capability to take. All these are there, but it is the incumbency on the teaching faculties to understand criticality of the students one to one and make a sense of how, as to how they can be taught in a better way, so that they can absorb, they capture, they grab, and they learn, and they can deliver in the exam. Teaching staffs and efficiency is a very big question in front of the universities. In India, of course, during my 5 years of academic experience, yes, there were assessment of teachers, but that was not very methodical. It has to be methodical, as good as performance management system followed in the industries. If that is done, taking into consideration the set of competencies required for the teachers of a given subject or this host of subjects, then only this is going to work, so that developmental part of the teachers and the faculties are taken care of by teaching the trainers or training the teachers. Another one, management has to have, particularly in industry, close focus on industry, academic, interface. And interfacing has a high value. I had the opportunity at one point of time to be part of 2-3 colleges in the meeting of industry academic interface, and where I had the opportunity to share my views as a campus recruiter, to share what are the areas to focus on, to improve upon, so that industry academic interface goes on very well and the students gets employment during the campus drive or otherwise easily get into adapted, understand the culture and what industry is, what they require, what sort of learning they require, what are the attitude level they should have, what capability level they should have, what to do after getting the employment as well. Most of the times students forget to take a book to learn, but of course it is incumbency again for the universities and the colleges to address the students that examination is only examination, learning is 25 to 30%, but the actual learning happens after the examination. If they go through their books, learn and relearn what have they gone through during the classes. Saying this, I am concluding this session of this video with a request to the universities and colleges to lay due focus on this, so that industry academic interface as regards the potential students, potential candidates for the industry, students of the colleges and universities get entry easily and get adapted and can retain their job and can retain their employability level. And employability level maintenance is a very big task, whether existing employee or the new entrant in an industry. Saying this, I am concluding this video. In the description, I have given my contact number as also mail ID. If any college, any university feels free to have discussion with me, I am open to have discussion one-to-one at length with all objectives, with all purposes, to see the to see the success of the students in the campus drives. Thank you very much.